Hi, Vencore weather meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, November 3rd. A cold morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Some of the coldest temperatures seen so far this season throughout the Mid-Atlantic region as we start the new work week. And the weekend brought some incredible cold and snow for this early in the season. This is a map from coolweather.com that shows yesterday morning, Sunday morning, record lows or near record lows. All these circled areas represent near record lows or actual record lows as of yesterday morning. We'll take a look at this morning in a moment here, but some incredible snowfall. It was kind of expected that in areas around the Smoky Mountains, right in this region right here, they would have some significant snowfall. The Blue Ridge Parkway, the Smoky Mountains had up to 2 feet of snow. All higher elevation locations. What was truly amazing about the weekend snow and cold was that snow actually fell in lower elevation areas into South Carolina. The earliest snowfall ever in Columbia, South Carolina. There was even snow all the way to the South Carolina coast over the weekend. Maine also received a significant snowfall, up to a foot of snow in Bangor, Maine, as that powerful storm system exited off to the north and east. Well, here's that same type of map from coolweather.com for this morning, Monday morning, that shows areas with record lows or near record lows. Again, all the way down to the Florida Gulf Coast here. We have record lows or near record lows. Very cold weather for this time of the year, and even some snow remains on the ground across the higher elevations of the Smoky Mountains and the Blue Ridge Parkway. Again, a foot of snow in portions of Maine, even down to Boston yesterday. It turned over to snow for a little while. They had an inch or two in some of the Boston suburbs yesterday as that storm, that powerful storm that formed off the coast, moved to the north and east. Cold air remains this morning. Well, while there is cold air around this morning to start off the new work week, there is good news on the horizon. A warm frontal system can be seen right here across the south central part of the U.S. This cold high pressure system will slide off the east coast over the next 12 to 24 hours or so, allow for the return of milder air. Temperatures will indeed rebound nicely here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Even this afternoon, compared to yesterday, will be noticeably milder, but especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. By Wednesday afternoon, the I-95 corridor should be in the mid to upper 60s, much milder than what we experienced over this abnormally cold weekend. There will be rain coming later in the week. It looks like around Thursday. Another cold frontal system will be driving to the south and east out of the western plains into the Mid-Atlantic region. It looks like a storm may form along that front and produce some rain in the area along around Thursday before yet another chilly air mass arrives just in time for the upcoming weekend. Well, here's the latest infrared satellite imagery loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Lots of clear skies here, some low clouds, but mostly sunny for the day today here in the Mid-Atlantic region. The remains of that storm way up now into the southeastern part of Canada. Again, Maine got pounded by snow. Even some snow, accumulating snow, fell all the way into eastern Massachusetts. Here are the clouds starting to develop along that next cold frontal system. An influx of moisture from the Pacific Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico will feed in some moisture later in the week. It looks like the warmest day of the week here in the Mid-Atlantic region will be Wednesday, and then the wettest day is likely to be on Thursday before yet another chilly air mass arrives for the upcoming weekend. Well, let's take a look at a few computer forecast maps for the upcoming week. This is using last night's 0Z GFS model run for Tuesday morning, the surface map for Tuesday morning. Then we'll look at 24-hour increments going all the way to Friday morning. By tomorrow morning, this high pressure area is starting to slide off the east coast. Southwesterly winds on its backside will pump in milder air. It'll be milder this afternoon, certainly compared to yesterday here in the I-95 corridor, but the big noticeable change will be on Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday. Really pretty nice days coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday with high temperatures generally in the 60s on both days, much milder than the abnormally cold weekend. By tomorrow morning, a cold frontal system will be slicing through the middle part of the country. Let's now jump ahead 24 hours to the Wednesday morning forecast map. Well, by Wednesday morning, a little area of showers will extend into the western part of the Mid-Atlantic region associated with that next frontal system. It's really a weakening system at this point, but notice a lot of moisture here gathering in the south central part of the country. Again, an influx from the Pacific Ocean, and also there will be an influx from the Gulf of Mexico, setting us up for some rainfall here in the I-95 corridor on Thursday. Colder air starting to be noticeable here by Wednesday into the northern plains, and that is destined to reach us by the weekend. Let's now jump ahead to Thursday morning. Well, by Thursday morning, we have lots of moisture to the south and west coming out of the Gulf of Mexico, headed in our direction. At the same time, we have a strong cold front cutting across the western Great Lakes and cold air pouring into the upper part of the Midwest. These two systems should combine for some rainfall around here on Thursday, perhaps even a few lingering showers on Friday. Let's now jump ahead to the Friday morning forecast map. Well, by Friday morning, all of that coalesces into one strong storm up in northern New England. Cold air starting to pour into the Mid-Atlantic region on Friday, and again, it looks like we turn colder at the end of the work week after a couple of mild days on Tuesday and Wednesday, and it looks like that next chilly air mass will be in control here during the upcoming weekend. So the warmest couple of days will be Tuesday and Wednesday, wet on Thursday, and then colder air moves in for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.